on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic taking on the 70's team. And so off the tip, it's the 70's team. Now the starting group for Orlando. We've got Jordan. Worthy out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Howard. And it's Thomas in at the point. Now here's Irving. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Abdul-Jabbar. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Howard. Howard. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Havlicek against Thomas. Havlicek outside. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Frazier. He can't get that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it's on John Havlicek.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for the 70's team. Passes it to Havlicek. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Howard. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Frazier right side. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Here is Thomas. Back to Worthy, and it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Thomas. Howard with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, there is such a punishing physicality to the game of Dwight Howard. Excellent job getting to the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw good from Howard.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
And both free throws good for Howard. And here's Frazier. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with the 70's team head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
All right, thank you, David.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Count that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Howard. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
There's the pass to Havlicek. With the floater, some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Frazier scanning before. Irving passes to Lanier. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
Now here's Howard. A floater, Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Lanier. Inside, and the dunk by Havlicek.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
They get it back, and yes, it's good. Howard's got 6.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Havlicek, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo,
He is strictly about the team, willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. The Magic making a switch here. Clemens is checked in. Both free throws good from Havlicek.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Here's Clemens. Frazier covering, and Jordan gets it to go.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Howard. They recover it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Havlicek. And another shot. Lanier. That's good.
Just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. C.J. Miles. He's checked in for Worthy.
C.J. Miles.
Havlicek against Jordan. Havlicek, the pass to Lanier. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Giannis with the ball. And it's Miles missing. And the 70s team with possession. It's a three-point game.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the turnover again by Orlando. Some changes for the 70s team. Hayes, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's White in for Frazier. And a switcher also for Orlando. Cook's checked in. Now, here is Havlicek. He's covered closely. No good from Irving.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here is Howard. He's got 6, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's the Magic with the ball. Giannis passes to Clemens. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Miles. Bounce pass Howard. 6 to shoot. Cook looking it over. Orlando getting another chance here. Goes up again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Dwight Howard makes his way to the free throw line. You've got to stay down on that shot fake. The defender doesn't, and he makes good use of it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams making some changes here. Howard hits them both. Here's White. Pass to Barry for 3. Here are the Magic now. They trail by 1. Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the 70s team. And so, here's the 70s team. And White kicks to Maravich. Lets it go from the wing, and he connects with the jumper. And the 70s team leads by 1. Here is Cook. White covering. And the pass to Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, because of his frame, Dwight Howard is so problematic for the defense. Gets to the foul line.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. And so White will bring it up for the 70s team. Pass to Gilmore. Maravich, good.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Here is Cook. Pass to Howard. Here's Clemens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Maravich, and it's blocked. Now here's White. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
One shot.
And that one falls for White. The Magic trail by 5. Here is Cook. Kicks to Howard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Orlando, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
The free throw good from Howard. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Maravich. Maravich hits them both. And it's the Magic with the ball. 6-point game. Cook, the pass to Howard. It's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. The 70's team on D. Cook dishes to Howard.
The offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And the wide open shot from Miles. Second shot opportunity. Whoa, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice.
That is a grown man move from Dwight Howard.
Outside, White, right wing. Here's Barry, defended by Miles. Barry misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Cook, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Passes to Gilmore. He kicks to White. Now Hayes. Over Giannis. And too long on the shot.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
The second effort. And it's Howard laying it in. Howard's got 14 points for the game.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
The pass to White. A three ball. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Cook, the pass to Howard. Off target at the rim. And here's the fast break. Here's White. The rebound by Cook. Pass to Clemens. Back to Cook. Outside, out of Kumbo. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. The 70s team leads by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the 70s team so far in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
And it's the Magic with the ball, trailing by 5. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the 70s team, we've got White. He's out there with Maravich. And it's Barry in at the 3 spot.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
For Orlando, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. Now White. Pass to Collins. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes it to Howard. Tries again, and it's blocked. They retain possession. And so here's the 70s team. They lead by 4. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
JoJo White at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White. And the 70s team making a change here. Walton's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Worthy's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Jordan in for Quinn Cook. And both free throws good for White. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Thomas passes to Miles. Here's Jordan. White covering. Here's Maravich. Offensive rebound. Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cowens has got 4 points in the quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Thomas, and it's slammed in by Howard.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Now the pass to Cowens. To the middle. Maravich, good. Maravich has got the lead up to 8 now for the 70s team.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Outside Worthy. High, arcing shot. Great D that time from Walton. Here's Maravich. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 10-point 70s team lead.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
White against Thomas. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And here's Maravich for 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Thomas surveying the D. To the inside. That's in, and the 70s team lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Howard.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now, here is Maravich. He's got 10. An emphatic LU jam.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Here's Worthy, and Walton sends it back. White with it, and Worthy picks him up defensively. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. That one, no good. And it's the 70s team the other way. An even 3-on-3 break. And it's Walton missing. The Magic trail by 8.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Barry the pass to White. Here's Barry. Over Thomas. But he gets it back. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Maravich. Nailed from three-point land. Maravich has got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
The Magic trail by 11. Outside Thomas. Here's Miles, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Irving, top of the key. Over Jordan, and Irving gets it to go on the assist from Havlicek. Irving's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Howard. He's got 21. One-on-one here. Here's Cowens. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cowens has got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Howard, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. For Orlando, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Free throw good, Howard. And Orlando making a change here. Clemens is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. 2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Havlicek against Thomas. Outside Irving. Shot clock at 5. Back to Havlicek. Here's Frazier. No good off the back of the rim. The Magic trail by 11. Ahead, here's Thomas. And then Thomas with the jam.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Frazier. And that one, good. And the 70s team leads by 11.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pass to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. 9 of 11 in the game so far. He is just punishing you when you foul him.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Frazier with it. There's the dish to Irving. Pass to Lanier. John Havlicek on the wing. Passes it to Lanier. And stolen by Worthy. And another fast break opportunity here for the Magic. Here we go. Basket good. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
And there's the pass to Havlicek. Irving with the ball. Over Jordan. Kept alive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Dwight Howard.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That's good from Irving.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But, boy, he's more than made up for it.
Now here's Giannis. Shoots from the baseline. It's hauled in by Frazier.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Clemens after the made shot from John Havlicek. Poked away. Irving with the steal. A nice shot by Frazier. Frazier's got 4 this quarter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Thomas, no luck. And it's Frazier with the ball for the 70's team. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Pass to Havlicek. Three-pointer, Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And Walt Frazier the basket on the assist from Julius Irving.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Here's Clemens. Frazier covering.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Jordan. After Julius Irving's miss.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Frazier. Havlicek the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials call a traveling violation. Hayes, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And a change for the Magic. Quinn Cook's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. The Magic trail by 18. And here is Jordan. He's got 8. Pass to Clemens. And here is Antetokounmpo. They could use a bucket. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Frazier. 9 points in the game so far. Irving double team. And stolen by Worthy. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Giannis right side. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here is Havlicek. Down low, here's Frazier. Lays it up off the glass. Frazier's got 11 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Worthy. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Hayes trying to break through. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Worthy. No points in the game yet for him. Over Hayes. Worthy no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And here we go with the Magic fast break. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Havlicek outside. Dishes to Frazier. And there's Havlicek. That's good on the assist by Frazier. 11 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Worthy. Over Lanier. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
And 3 from Jordan, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the home team cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Howard. Thomas is out there with Michael Jordan, and then there's Antetokounmpo, and it's Worthy in at the 3. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And I'll tell you, the experience working to his advantage. Dwight Howard draws the contact, able to finish it. Nicely done.
Nice numbers tonight at the free throw line, shooting 10 of 13.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Lanier's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Passes it to Howard. No good on the shot. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Over to the wing. Here's Frazier, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
The pass to Giannis. Back to Thomas. Wide open. And the shot is long.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And the rejection by Giannis. And Jordan has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Pass to Thomas. Outside Jordan. Pass to Worthy. Outside for Jordan. Traps in the tray. 13 points in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Pass to Havlicek. And it's sent back by Howard. And they're able to recover. And that one's good by Abdul-Jabbar.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. On the wing, Giannis. 6 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Jordan's shot is off.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 4-on-3 break. Lobbed up there for Howard. Outside for Jordan. Another shot, and it's blocked. But he stays with it. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
Frazier the pass to Havlicek. Jordan with some nice D. The Magic trail by 17. And Jordan slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Frazier the pass to Havlicek. Worthy pulls it in. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball, and Giannis throws it down.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Magic.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Now a timeout called by the 70s team.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the 70s team. 22 is their biggest lead. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 10 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Miles outside. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Miles has got himself on the board with 3 there. White the pass to Maravich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the 70s team leads by 14. Thomas against White. To the middle. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Goes up. And White slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's made 10 points in 14 tries at the line in this one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw good from Howard. He's off on the second.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he makes that one. Maravich has got 18 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Magic trail by 17. Now here's Thomas. 6 points for him. Outside Worthy. Over Barry. And there's Worthy on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game. Frazier the pass to Barry. Now here is Maravich.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
There's the steal. All alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
Another one for Maravich. The lights out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
Now here's Thomas. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here is Frazier. He's got 11. Pass to Barry. The shot. And it doesn't even draw iron. The Magic trail by 15. It's intercepted. Outside, Maravich. Inside, here's Gilmore. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Thomas is running, and there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the 70s team making a change here. Irving's checked in. The Magic also changing it up. Clemens is checked in. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here is Frazier. To the paint. Here's McAdoo. Good. Great play set up by Frazier. Frazier's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here is Cook. Outside Worthy. Back to Cook. 5 to shoot. James Worthy on the wing. Covered by Hayes. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Now here's Worthy. After Julius Irving's miss, Miles, that's good.
Well, you simply can't give C.J. Miles any room to fire, right? He's always thinking about shooting as soon as the pass comes his way. Just really good anticipation.
Now a timeout called by the 70s team. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament, get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Right side, Maravich. Shot from 16. That shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it. Pass to Clemens. Off target with his three. On the wing, Irving. He's got 11. They grab their own miss and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. Now, Antetokounmpo, 11 points in the game. Throws it up high and finished off by Worthy.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here is Maravich. He's got 20. Passes it to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Back to Maravich. From deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Took him no time at all on that one. Clemson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the inside. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Antetokounmpo passes to Clemens. Back to Antetokounmpo. Now the pass to Worthy. Here's Clemens, covered by Hayes. And here we go. Here's Frazier. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Frazier's got 13.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Worthy. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Miles against Irving. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Here's Collins, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. 10 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here is Cook. Outside Worthy. Yes, that goes in.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Frazier outside. He dishes it to Hayes. Takes it off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Clemens. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here is Frazier. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. From the low block. Irving can't hit. Pass to Cook. Back to Worthy. Giannis outside. And Orlando again with the bucket.
And we've seen Giannis elevate his scoring ability over time. Great bucket there.
And so it's the home team looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
I just wanted you trying to keep up with the crew. Our job and everything new. I want to see.
And so here's the 70s team. 22 is their biggest lead. Havlicek is out there with Frazier. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Irving. And it's Lanier in at the 4 spot. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Deflects the pass. Frazier with it. Inside. Here's Lanier. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his 5th assist in this one.
The peripheral vision, the decisive delivery, those are things you love about Frazier's artistry as a playmaker.
Now here's Worthy. Kicks it to Jordan. Loads it up for Giannis.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Pass to Irving. Over Jordan. And it's Irving missing.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Clemens, no good. And so here's the 70s team. It's a 13-point game. Here's Havlicek. Here's Lanier. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Here's Clemens. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Howard's checked in for Orlando. Thomas comes in for Quinn Cook.
One shot.
Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Thomas passes to Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it's on John Havlicek.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Havlicek outside. Offensive rebound, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. The Magic trail by 16. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And that one's good from Havlicek.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Now, here is Havlicek. Frazier the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he gets it to go. And the 70s team leads by 17. Abdul-Jabbar's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Outside Worthy. Picked his pocket. And here's the fast break. A nice shot by Frazier.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And they double up Jordan. He kicks it to Giannis. Worthy against Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 6. And here's Jordan outside. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The feed now to Irving. Over Giannis. Misses off the left iron. The Magic trail by 19. And they double up Jordan. Goes up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Frazier against Thomas.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
Passes to Havlicek. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Frazier who picks up the assist. Frazier's got his 7th assist in the game.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Thomas. Michael Jordan on the wing. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
This is a lethal combination of size and skill. Dwight Howard doing work.
Frazier outside. Takes a 3. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Thomas's shot is off.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
To the paint, here's Jordan.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Pass to Havlicek. Back to Frazier. This one for three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The Magic trail by 21. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan. And they convert at last on attempt number 3. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter. Frazier the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Havlicek. Shot, high post. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And it's Orlando's ball. Up the floor. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Here's Havlicek. Hits it from three-point range. Havlicek's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's his third triple this half, and that's after hitting only one before that.
Here's Jordan. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Frazier. Orlando grabs the miss. Worthy's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle, Howard. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Frazier the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. A second chance effort and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Julius Irving. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Irving.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the 70s team making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And so Irving nails both of them. And here is Thomas. And there's the pass to Howard. Down low. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Frazier. Frazier's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, the lob to Irving. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Thomas kicks it over to Worthy. Good ball movement here by the Magic. A nice shot by Jordan.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Frazier outside. Irving finds Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line for your 70s team, Elvin Hayes. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Hayes hits them both. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Howard. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. 41 points for Dwight Howard.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Havlicek right side. And the basket is good.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Outside Thomas. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Popped up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Frazier dishes to Irving. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Feeds it to Hayes. Tipped away. And here we go, the fast break with Giannis. Outside Jordan. Chalk up 2 there. 25 points for Michael Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now, here is Irving. Out left to the wing. Worthy with the double team. And stolen by Worthy. And here we go with the Magic fast break. From deep, Jordan cans it from downtown. Jordan's got 28.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Frazier against Thomas. Irving from long range. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 70s team leads by 15.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Havlicek. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 17. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Havlicek.
And it's been a terrific night for him in terms of the scoreboard. They've run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the right side. To the paint. Here's Gilmore. Banked in off the glass.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here is Cook. And Howard, here we go. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And so, here's the 70s team. After the Magic pick up 2, it's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And the layup falls.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Up top, Maravich, guarded by Jordan. Outside, Maravich. And so the 70s team taking the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.